Hello friends, from this direction. We're feeling a little, perpendicularized here. It's used to kind of go in that direction, a lot of more torsific action there. This way right here, it's just really focused on your facial structure. That's fine. I had a couple do's and dads that I had to just kind of get sorted out before we could take this for a test strip. All that arterial business had to go in there, so that's all installationized, and there's kind of a little bit of a can up there that is stiff. If you got just want to check levels, you can just take that topular section off and then put some fluidizations in there and you're good to go. So that got that in there, and then there was also some sparketti right over in here that I just had to just put a little length on, just give it a little bit, get a little of that happy blue pill to just reach the whole back side to where it needed to get to. And so now that we got that done, then I just went and broke it. What the fuck? Come on. That's like the dumbest way to break it. Are you kidding me? Here's what happened. That little clampifier, it gave just kind of a big old squeeze there, and that turned into just kind of, just its best impression of not a brackety bit anymore. And it also just kind of scooched that whole thing right off the side, which is not what you want, I'll tell you that for sure. So I think the plan is we're just going to kind of gussicize that outside edge and pack it back inside there and see if it does it again. I think that can, live again. Squish that. Yeah, look, see, fired it right back straight again. That's what we like about those aluminiums here, friends, is you can be like, hey, listen, George, I don't need you facing that direction. And then they go, yeah, okay, well, which way do you want me to go? And then you'd put it that way, and then it stays there, more or less. Unless brake pressure yeets it right off the side. But see, that's, straight adjacent, I bet. That'll be fine. See, look, it's all back together. You can barely even tell that it broke, and then it's got an internal weldulation in there, so that'll help a bunch too. So let's stick this back down in there. Here's the thing. It ain't even straight adjacent anymore. It's very bent. That's fine. I'm gonna fire it in there and see if all of the stuff just kind of still does things. Oh, good news. It doesn't reach by like a lot now. We'll see if we can just drag that back into place. What could go wrong with that? Nothing, I bet. Come on into your home now. Oh, everything's upset. All that gapulation distance between the, the squeezifier and that rotary bit right there, it's gonna be a problem, so I've decided to do the best thing I know to do and simply ignore it. So we're just gonna weld that custody bit in there and call it fine for now, I think. Well, this is good and gusulated. Guess we'll just go ahead and glue it in. I already know that I'm gonna end up having to take that thing apart. Here's the thing, I don't really care about that right now, so I just fired a couple holes in there and popped in some rivety bits, and if it's got to come off, well then that sounds like a problem for future Nate. Fuck that guy. So there, good. Let's figure out some spacers for that clamper section. Well, bottles of Bing, that was easy. Just fired a hole into one of those hardwares there, and that's a spacer now. Yeah, that'll probably never break again, or at least it'll last like 7.5 minutes. Good, it's fixed again. How long do you think it'll take me this time to break it again?